we got lots of them. Painting pictures with a pen, scope Picasso on a bitch.
What's poppin'? It's your boy! Jared Scott back with another video, man. Welcome back to the channel. I know y'all see the glass on me. I got the Oakleys. Y'all seen them from the cowboy videos. It's been a minute since I wore them. It's a little sunny outside, so I had to put them on because I wasn't trying to be squinting during this video. But I got my boys out here. I got my boy Tony, my _Tanner, and I got my dog Scott Briones. He gonna be throwing me the ball today. Boy, that Pinoy boy. What's your Twitch? McLeod X? Oh yeah, some shit. I'll put it in the description, bro. Follow my dog on Twitch. Anyways, so today, oh, also subscribe to my channel. So today, I've been getting a lot of people asking about why. Shut up! I've been getting a lot of people asking me why I didn't go pro. And there's a few reasons why, and I'm gonna tell y'all about it in this video. But first, you gotta subscribe to the channel, drop a like, drop some comments, let me know what kind of videos you want me to see. I'm gonna do a little workout video today while I explain why I decided not to go pro, because it's a combination of reasons. I took a lot of thought. It wasn't just me saying, hey, I'm not gonna go pro. I actually did some stuff to try to go pro, but then I thought about it in the long run. I was like, I don't know if I wanna do this. So I'm gonna do this workout and I'm gonna explain to y'all why I decided not to go pro. So subscribe to the channel, like this video, and we gonna get started. All right, so I'm putting on the gloves today because I got a few drills I'm gonna do while I explain to y'all why I decided not to go pro. I got Scott throwing the ball to me, so we're gonna get this ball rolling. There's a combination of reasons why I decided not to go pro. There's a combination of reasons that, what the hell am I saying? There's quite a few reasons why I decided not to go pro, and they all added up, and I sat down and thought about it. I was like, man, I don't know if this is the best. I mean, it is the best option for me if I decided to go through with it and things happened the way they were supposed to happen. But considering some stuff that happened during my last season, I figured it wasn't the best thing. So I'm gonna get started with this workout, and I'm gonna come back and explain to you why I decided not to go pro. So I'm gonna start with this first drill. This drill right here is just a nice little in-out slant drill. This helps work with your releases, and it also helps with making plants for a different route. All right. So the biggest reason I decided not to go pro is because a series of concussions. I got one confirmed concussion, but I don't know if y'all, well, you probably don't know. I'm trying to get these clips, but there were 2 games back to back where I got hit on the same over route. I got hit in the head. Both hits were deemed targeting penalties, and both times the player who hit me, they got ejected. So the second time that happened, there were 2 games back to back. The second game that happened, I was diagnosed with a concussion. So that's where we are right now. I'm gonna do this again and I'm gonna finish the story. So for this route, I was doing an over route. I was going down across the middle pretty much. I was going up for the ball. The first one at Marist University. You're playing Marist University, it's a home game. It's going across the middle. I go up to try to catch the ball. I'm fully exposed, by the way. I get hit underneath. Fall to my knees, concussed. I sit down for a couple seconds so I can milk the flag or whatever. And they got the penalty, they got the target, and dude got ejected. But I was hurting after that game. I didn't say nothing. Everybody was asking, was I straight? I really wasn't, but I was good. I was able to continue playing the game. I dropped the ball, of course. But that dude hit me pretty hard and my head was ringing. I sat down for like a play or two and I got back in or whatever. But yeah, that was the first time that happened, and it was rough. Trying to finish that game with a headache, it was rough. Don't ever do that. If you ever get hit in the head, tell somebody. Now run that back, run that back, run that back, run that back, run that back. Run that back. I'm not gonna cut it though, I'm showing y'all my drops too. So like I was saying, don't ever get hit in the head and don't tell nobody. because that can really jeopardize your future. So the second game, playing Jacksonville University at Jacksonville, my hometown. Whew. Same route, same over route, except this pass is a little behind me. And before I went to turn around to try to catch the ball, I saw the dude coming. So I dropped the ball. Dude still hit me. He hit me pretty much the same way. Underneath. Jaw jiggling, head ringing, concussion. I sit down for a couple seconds. This time I actually sat, like, there was nothing I could do. I just laid down. I kind of blacked out for a second. And that time everybody knew, because it was the second week in a row. Something had to be up. And that time I didn't play the rest of the game. Whew. I was out. My head was ringing like no other time before. People looked at my face and they knew I was concussed. They were like, damn, bro, you're concussed. I said, oh shit. Okay, well, guess I won't be playing the rest of this game. But I was capped though. The whole rest of the game, I was telling my coach, telling my receivers, I was like, bro, I'm good. Coach, I'm good. I don't got no headache. I'm straight. Deep down, I really had a headache. I was capped. I was really just trying to play. Because the season before, we played Jacksonville, I had 6 catches for 190 yards and a touchdown. So I figured I could do that again. But no. Mr. Jacksonville University defensive back says, hey, you ain't playing the rest of this game. We watched your film. We saw what you did last year. That's not happening again. Took me out. So my ass sits out for the rest of the game. But yeah, man, I sat out the rest of that game. Got home, took a little concussion test. Definitely had a concussion. They told me not to go to sleep that night. I went to sleep. I was tired as dog. So I missed the next 4 games. This was like in October. So I missed the next 4 games. After that, there was only 2 games left for the season. So I made the best of those games, and my season didn't end like I wanted it to. Whew. So I'll tell y'all that concussion story to tell you this. Don't always expect the greatest outcome for things that y'all do, man. I was never expecting to have a concussion. I went through 3.5 seasons without having a concussion. There were some questionable times where I got hit, where I was like, I probably got a concussion, but I ain't gonna tell them. When I really got a concussion, it was like a wake-up call, like, oh snap, I got a whole life to live. Let me stop lying about my head injuries, because it can really affect the rest of my life. You know, there's people out here with CTE, out here offing their whole families and this and that. I'm not trying to live that life. I'm not trying to go through life stuttering this and that because I was hitting the head too many times. So I just say that to tell you, football might not be for everything. It was for me up until college, or up until after college. And stuff happens, and you just got to make the best of your opportunity. And that's what I did. I got to go to a top 10 liberal arts school on the Forbes list. Check it out. I got to play football at Division I level. I got to go to all these cool places. I got to go to San Diego, man. So just be able to just live up your experiences. But if things don't go right, don't get down on yourself. I could have got down on myself. I could have been down in the dumps, you know. But I wasn't. I just kept my head up. I know I got other things that I can pursue like this and still do football just without getting hit, you know? You feel me? So as always, just make sure you just make sure you diversify yourself. You want to be able to do a lot of things and have a lot of passions. That way you can continue to do a lot of other things. So that way you can continue to do a lot of other things, just in case if one happens to not work out for you. But that's not the end of my story. So keep watching the video. So like I said, that's not the end of the story, man. So months go by, I started training for a pro day. I was my strength coach. He's like, hey, there's a pro day at UNCC. I was like, okay, see if you can get me in. So start working out. Comes pro day. I get there, they're like, hey, we don't see you on the list. I say, what? Oh, dude from back in my school, he said this and that, this and that. Yeah, man, you're not on the list. I was like, oh. So I was thinking to myself, I was like, dang, bro, I might need to go home then. And mind you, this is only 30 minutes away from my school. But long story short, they let me do the pro day, and I thought I did pretty well. I caught every ball, I ran pretty well. I didn't jump as high as I wanted to, but everything else was pretty good. You guys have seen my pro day tape already. It's in the YouTube. I'll drop the link in the description. Go check it out, because it's a good one. Go check it out and like this video. But yeah, man, so I link up with this this guy who I've been working out with, his agent. And we linked up, I got his information, shot him over my highlight tape or whatever. And months go by, I don't hear back from him. So I'm like, okay, maybe God has another plan for me. To be continued next workout. Keep watching, it's gonna get juicy. Not really, but it is. Oh, fuck. So excuse my lack of speed throughout this route run and stuff. My ankle hurt a little bit. I rode it a couple times, so I'm not trying to aggravate it. But back to the story. Back to the story. So months go by, I don't hear from the agent. I hear from one of my other friends' dads that there's a CFL trial in Atlanta the Sunday after the last day of finals. So I finished on, well, it wasn't the last day of finals, I had a whole nother week. But I got my stuff done early. So I had to get back in shape in like a week because I thought I was done after the pro day. So I tried to get back in shape as best I could after a week. I did all right. So I go to Atlanta, drive over Atlanta, stay at my buddy Khalil's house. Shout out Khalil for letting me stay at your crib in Atlanta. Did the trial. It was like 300 people out there. And they was charging $100. And it was the last trial of the season. So I know they made some bank. It was really just a fundraiser for the team. Edmonton Eskimos, by the way. Appreciate y'all, but y'all really finessed everybody out there. But so I did pretty well. Y'all seen the highlight tape, it's in there. I'll drop the link in the description for that. But I caught everybody, I didn't drop nothing. Ran pretty decent. I was coachable. I didn't cause no problems because there were people out there causing problems. Because you know, in Atlanta, it's a lot of Atlanta dudes out there. You know how that go. But I went out there. Did what I was supposed to do. Left it all on the field. No callback, all good. So at that point I knew, I was like, maybe God has another plan for me. And I tell you all that just to tell you, everything in your life might not go your way. Just make sure you're prepared to come back up when you're brought down. That's all I wanted to let y'all know. I'm not gonna run no more routes because my ankle hurt. But yeah, man, that's all I really wanted y'all to know. The story of why I decided not to go pro. Quite a few things. The concussion stuff that was really important. I didn't want my head getting messed up because I figured if they're gonna hurt in college, imagine how it's gonna be in the NFL when people are paid millions of dollars to do it. You feel me? So that, the agent, miscommunication stuff, never heard back from him, and the flop CFL trial. I mean, it was a fun experience. The entire trying to get to the pro experience was great. Don't get me wrong. But I mean, things happen for a reason. That's why I'm here making videos for y'all. So y'all can go past what I did and get to the pros. I know some of y'all will do it, some of y'all might not, and that's okay. Just make sure you're multifaceted and you diversify your attention. That way you're good at multiple things. That way you can fall back on something if your plan A doesn't work out. So like this video, subscribe to the channel. Thank y'all for watching. Remember, I'm giving away that football with my name on it. It's somewhere over there. Give me the 10K. I don't know where it's at, but y'all know what it look like. Subscribe channel. I'll see y'all in the next one. Peace.